Welcome to the Shore Show. Pat O'Melia here on the boardwalk in Seaside Heights. We missed a year because of the pandemic, but that's behind us now. The boardwalk here in Seaside Heights is fully open. You got all your regular stands, you got new restaurants, you got a cabana club coming. Come down to Seaside Heights, whether it's a day trip, overnight, weekend, come down for the week. There's places to rent overnight, for the week, whatever it is. Come on down. I'll see you on the boardwalk. We'll be right back.
I've got cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care.
The latest clinical trials.
Researchers working to find a cure.
And nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Good Friend Self-Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self-Storage. Let us be your good friend. Pan & Pinto Properties, Jersey City. Shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces that address your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment. Adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panandpintoproperties.com. Pan & Pinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
We're back. You're watching the Shore Show on the boardwalk here in Seaside Heights, as I said, where you should be. Now my guest is the family of a legend here in Seaside Heights, Steve Whalen, the son of Lucky Leo.
Morning, Pat. How are you today?
Actually, I think it's afternoon now. Yep.
Yeah, officially.
Nice day on the boardwalk?
Beautiful. What a beautiful day.
How long have you been on this boardwalk, Steve?
So I'm 67. The year I was born, my father got his first stand.
Oh, that's right. So, doesn't it? Behind you say established 1953?
Yes, so he started working for a few years while he was teaching school in the summertime, as most teachers did. They came over and became a lifeguard or worked on the boardwalk, whatever. He worked for a fellow named Jack Snow, called numbers at the bingo down there at the Strand Skillo. Did whatever you got to do. Got 4 crazy kids. You know,
I had your dad
you got to put food on the table.
I had your dad on the show many times.
Oh,
I think there was some epiphany he finally had about being a teacher and a stand owner.
Yeah,
and then
there
was. Like, I'm going in. I'm going all in.
I don't know. He loved teaching. He loved the kids, as he did. It was evident when he later ran stands.
Is there anybody he didn't love? I mean, he'd walk along the boardwalk and like, hey, everybody, shake everybody's hands.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll never be the interview he was. Pat, all you had to say was good morning, and it gets 20 minutes.
You can go get coffee.
He was a great guy. Yeah, we miss him.
He's seen the Hindenburg crash.
He did.
He was working in Dad's garage.
That's
Your grandfather had a gas station auto repair.
Yeah, right. He owned a gas station in Lakehurst, and you know, it was just part of it. He grew up in Lakehurst, and the day the Hindenburg came in, that was a big event, and you know, all the locals were over there. Although you really couldn't get on unless you had a special badge they gave you that day. That way you could collect your 50 cents or $1 to help pull it in, whatever. But he was over there. Yeah, grew up right there.
I thought he said he was in the garage. Was he there? Was he on a rope?
No, he wasn't on a rope, but he was, as everybody was in Lakehurst. That was the biggest thing coming in. You know, they didn't come in that often, and especially something like the Hindenburg was once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Everything stopped in Lakehurst, which was probably 4 businesses.
Now, it surprised you. Dad didn't stay in the automotive business.
He did not.
It was a repair shop or a gas station, as I recall.
Both. You did it all back then. You know, you fixed cars of every type, go-karts, whatever it took to, you know, make a living. And my grandfather was very handy and was very hands-on with everything and made tools. It was really something. My father did not take to that. He was the first in our family, or his family to go to college and get an education, brought the rest of his brothers and sisters. They all went to the same school out in Kansas. They all became teachers.
No, it must have been your grandfather pushing them that way, I would assume.
Absolutely.
You don't want to sit here
Absolutely.
putting oil in a Model T oil.
Yeah,
right?
Pop and Nana were definitely like, this is not what you want to do.
Now, you're following in Dad's footsteps.
I'm about done with Dad's footsteps. So I just turned 68, and my daughter, Kelly, has been really kind of running it the last 3 or 4 years and has allowed my wife and I to enjoy our 4 grandchildren that go from like 10 to 2. A lot of fun.
So are you basically semi-retired? 'Cause I don't
Yeah,
think your father
yeah,
ever
I would
retired,
say,
did he?
yeah. My father retired and like pretty much walked away. He would come over if we had like a special party or something. It's like, come on, Dad, show your presence. I'm still keeping a little foot in the door and helping out Kelly as much as she wants me to. When she says you can go, I'm okay with that.
So you're not just in the way. You actually try to help,
Yeah.
or are you in the way?
I probably think I'm a lot more valuable than some of the other people do, but yeah, there's still a place for me here.
Well, how many Lucky Leos are there on the board now? You got the big arcade.
That's just it.
And
So
the
there's
candy.
there's the arcade, there's the candy, there's 11 stands. I mean, it's still a pretty big operation.
It's probably the biggest one on the boardwalk. It's got to be you or the castle.
It would be, other than the casino pier people, the Jenkins's
amusement
people are huge. They have the rides and the water park and all that stuff. But strictly games, yeah, I would say Lucky Leo's or Wayne over at the Coin Castle has an equally large, operation.
Now, the thing with the Lucky Leo, it's all family owned, right?
It is.
It's all Whalens in
It
there.
is. It's
wall-to-wall Whalens.
I have, my children, my obviously my mother and father were there. My brother runs the candy store with his wife Daniela. It's it's a nice operation. We can, we know who to talk to when there's a problem because everybody runs a certain thing.
You're one of the legendary names here in Seaside Heights.
Thank you.
But we're going to break for commercial, and we'll be back with Steve Whalen talking about Leo Whalen, Lucky Leo, as everybody knows him. You're watching the Shore Show. We'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center has a passion for heart health. We're Hudson County's only full-service heart hospital with innovative technologies and premier cardiovascular physicians. A partnership with Rutgers Health. The latest technology and medical advancements and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. Jersey City Medical Center.
A brand new truck isn't just a brand new truck when it's tough enough to have best-in-class available payload and smart enough to know that a cab can also be an office. A truck equipped with best-in-class available towing that asks, why can't all that power more than just this truck? No, your brand new truck isn't just a brand new truck when it's the all-new F-150. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. We're back. Pat O'Meara, your Shore Show. Boardwalk in Seaside Heights. My guest, Steve Whalen, son of Lucky Leo, Leo Whalen. You've seen the boardwalk through all the years.
Oh yeah.
From the good, the bad, and
Sure.
the Jersey Shore gang to Sandy to fires, the pandemics now. I don't know what else.
Absolutely.
It could be a shirt like that.
How about the Needles in the 80s when they blew
medical
up?
waste? Didn't they just have something like that? One of the Jersey
Yeah,
Shores.
in Monmouth County they had a
Monmouth?
little thing, but not like they were coming in the 80s when they were just dumping the garbage and it was blowing right in.
Now, I was here in the 70s, over in that very spot over there. It was called the Chatterboxing when I was here in 78, 79.
Nice.
I got a long history here. Then I got married. We honeymooned down here.
Is that right?
Yep. Then Maria Maruca, I'm sure you know Maria.
Sure.
She brought me down here to start the Shore Show. Said, you know, we can use all the help we can. She was trying to offset
Is that right, Pat?
the Jersey Shore people. She was trying to offset Snooki and all. And I came back down. Then my kids, we opened the studio. Then my kids bought a house down here. So I'm kind of like part of the fabric down here. I'm not one of the main families, the Whalens, the boys, the Visors,
You're
the
getting in there,
Gracians,
Pat.
but I'm getting there.
You've worked your way in. 42 years ago, Pat, I got married, and my wife and I had a honeymoon at the Windjammer. So we're not far from it.
Where's the Windjammer
in
now?
Seaside Park.
Oh,
It's still there, down by the circle, by the police circle down there.
All right. I thought it ends all at the boardwalk at the sawmill. I never go
God
that far
bless
down
you.
to Seaside
God bless
Park.
you for thinking that.
I'm a Seaside Heights guy. I got my problem with Seaside Park. I don't think they do enough for tourism down there, but that's an argument for
We're
them
not
there.
here to pick anybody apart, but you brought up an interesting point about the metamorphosis that Seaside goes through, good and bad. Seems like cycles that it goes through, but lately, really since the hurricane in 2012, it's been just nothing but good for the last 10 years. We see families and earlier closing times, and that's not a bad thing because, you know, we're making the same money and being open less hours and really with a nicer group of people.
Well, you're getting away from the reputation of Sleeside.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
getting away.
Unfortunately,
And Tony Vaz is big
you know,
reason for that.
Tony's been a big help, as and I think most of the council has been on board with him, and a lot of the clubs that Seaside used to support, you know, where they really didn't open till 11 o'clock at night and they closed at 4 in the morning. Let's be honest. What happens at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning? Anything good?
No.
Yeah. So the idea that the boulevard, as far as the clubs, is pretty much done, and you know the bars that are in Seaside are all food driven. You know with clams and oysters and good stuff. You know.
Yeah, the days of the Karma and the Bamboo.
Yeah. Those days are long gone. Listen, those kids went somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm okay with Seaside having nothing but baby carriages.
Well, we're just saying it, walking by the stage.
It's a parade.
Strollers, yep.
It's a parade of and which, by the way, at 10 o'clock at night, they start getting ready to leave. We start getting ready to clean up. There's no more staying here till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to get that last dollar out of those kids that have been in clubs. Wasn't fun.
You're making the money during the day now with the
We're
family.
fine. We're fine. You do it right after dinner. You peek up. The fireworks go off at 9 o'clock, 9:30. An hour later, they start leaving. You start cleaning
Well,
up.
that's like a mass exodus after the fireworks.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I was just sitting on up the deck at my kid's house.
It's-
Watch the fireworks display.
Yeah.
And in like 20 minutes.
Absolutely. That hasn't changed.
What have you missed over the years? What left Seaside that you missed? I'd say the merchandise stand, the general merchandise, where you can win a toaster. Or
Yeah,
coffee,
those
they're
things. I'll go back a tad further, Pat. I remember quite a number of grocery stands where you won a pound of coffee, a ham.
Aunt
that
Rosie's was down here.
Yes,
somewhere.
Rose, and good for you. You've been down that road.
I've been here in
So
Yep.
you know you had those, but it just general merchandise has kind of slipped away. The bicycles. I mean, even in the arcade, we don't give out merchandise. Oh, we have showcases full of them, but most of the people are happy winning gift cards. And they get those Visa cards or from whatever restaurant or store they want, ShopRite, and they put those in the pocket. And that's what they want. They get cash value for it. And we're not trying to be Atlantic City. We're not. We try and give them some entertainment, some fun. It's casual, and we've made a good living off
That's the
of
great
doing
thing
it.
about Seaside Heights. There's
Yeah, it
something
is.
for everybody here,
Yeah.
except for the general merchandise. But you're right,
Yeah.
Rosie's stand. My wife used to win like Cheerios.
Yeah.
Boxes of
Yes.
Cheerios. And the Coin Castle was the last of the merchandise games
Yeah.
with Dave Scott.
That's right.
I'm sure you know Dave.
Good of course.
He'll be floating in here pretty soon himself. But he's down. Now I call him the Candy Man at the candy
Yeah.
stand. But they're making big money on the candy stand.
What you miss from it, and this is a takeaway if you think about it, what you do miss is like all the stuffed animals and stuff being in bags and people walking around with the bags of stuff. You know, it doesn't, I mean, that shows a lot better than somebody taking a $50 gift card and putting it in his pocket.
You got it. Back in the old days, you seen the teddy bears, the snakes, and all
Absolutely. And it was a big, hey, there goes another one. Who's that? You know.
Well, we're going to do something on your dad in September. I was talking to the mayor. Hopefully, we'll bring you in
I
here.
look forward
Maybe
to
an
it.
old-time employee.
Love to do it. I got a few of them around here
All right,
still.
we're out of time, Steve. It was great
Thanks
having
so
you.
much.
All right, you were my guest, Steve Whalen from Lucky Leo's. I'm Pat
Jersey
O'Melia.
City
You're
Medical
watching the
Center
Short
is
Show.
healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights. Your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments. Carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants. All major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712. Welcome back. Pat O'Melia here, Shore Show, on the boardwalk in Seaside Heights. I'm looking at a pristine 1957 Chevy convertible. My buddy Al from East Coast Transmission here in Tongue River on Route 37 East is the proud owner. Al, welcome to the show.
So good to be here as always with you, Pat. You are like Mr. Jersey Shore. I can't, you and your team are, I can't thank you enough for everything that you do and contribute to the town.
And we try.
The county. You guys are phenomenal what you guys do.
We try.
And I'm so happy to be here on this beautiful day.
Yeah, great day to be on the boardwalk. Who you got with you, by the way?
I have my ace man here, Dave, and ace two, Mario.
Ace man just did the alternator in my Jeep for me.
Yes, he did.
And some wiring.
Yes, he did.
Now, you're known for the classic cars and the muscle cars over at East Coast Transmission and Transmission.
It's just Coast Transmission, but
Yeah,
we're on
so-
the East
well,
Coast.
I keep calling that East Coast. I don't know
We're
why I
East,
keep-
so I guess we are East Coast.
Actually, in my phone it says East Coast.
That's all right.
Would you work on modern cars also?
We do everything. We have every facet to handle modern, all the way back to the 1920s to when Henry Ford first put them together.
You ride by your place, it's like going through a time warp where you see all the old cars lined up outside, and they change all the time because you're doing this repair, you're doing that repair.
Right.
Most of them are customers, some of them are yours.
Right.
You got, what do you got, a 55 gasser out there when I rode by before.
We've got a gasser out there. We've got a whole bunch. We have something for everybody. We have a different flavor for everybody.
And you had that Lincoln, what is that, 30?
Yeah, we had a 48 Lincoln.
48, I thought it was older than that.
We're proud to be at the shore and represent. One thing that we really are proud of doing during this whole sad period of the COVID in our community, when nothing was open and people were able to get out just to drive around, we actually had people going through the lot like they were on safari at Great Adventure looking at the animals, but they had something to do, and I was so proud that I was able to give that to them.
Oh, they come in and check out the old
They would
cars?
ride through. It looked like a parade. When you weren't allowed to socialize, they were able to come through and still have that little bit of something to do in Ocean County. I was proud to give that to them.
It break up the monotony of the pandemic, staying home. You went out to the Quick Check or the Rite Aid, then you're looking at those cars, you ride through your lot, take a quick look, moved on.
People were so happy that
it was something to do.
They were so happy, and I was so happy that we could provide that for them, that they had something to do in that time of need.
Well, actually, when people are coming down here to Seaside Heights coming in 37, I'm sure they must just stop in to look at a car and just ask, what is this?
How many people do they stop in, guys?
It's like a car show every day.
All day.
Yeah, they come in and say, the first thing you must ask, are they for sale?
They do it, but we make so many new friends, and we've had people come down from Long Island, Connecticut, everywhere. They come by, and now they're like regulars. Even if they don't buy a car or just to come in, they come in just to say hello, bring you coffee. Hey, what are you guys doing? But they're so happy to know someone at the shore. They know us down here and know that we know the car guys down there. So it's awesome.
Well, you're dealing with most of the guys that have the classic and the muscle cars down in this area.
Yeah, we have the majority of all the muscle cars and classics down here, wrapped up. We do all of them.
I got to bring mine over, the 64 Dodge. I got the typewriter transmission, 2 of the buttons.
Yes, the button type, yeah.
I took it apart, and I'm saying, this is more of an Al job than me.
It's a beautiful car. It's a nice
car. Put that back on. put that back on, I'll bring that over to Al.
Right.
you do everything from the old car, from renovations to repairs to spray painting, everything one stop?
I'm proud to let you know now, we have just acquired, within the last 24 hours, I've acquired my own body shop.
Where?
Right in Ocean County. There's not even a sign up yet. So we are able to handle everything from soup to nuts. Every facet of everything to do with the automobile.
When are you going to open the body shop?
We'll be open probably in the next month.
Was this the body shop where you were supposed to go and film the, what was that, the Lamborghini or something like that?
Correct.
I know we were going somewhere, then
Correct.
It rained and we didn't go.
We have the Miami Vice car, one of the Miami Vice cars from the original 80s series. It's a Ferrari Testarossa that they actually put onto a Corvette as a stunt double. So we were able to, they made 4 of them, so we were able to capture one of them, and we're putting it back together the way it was, and it will be live here at the Jersey Shore.
It's probably a cheaper car to have that way.
Well, that's actually a real Ferrari Testarossa body on a Corvette.
Yeah, but instead of having that Ferrari drivetrain,
right? Well, if they were going to blow one up, rather than spend $1 million, $200,000 is a little cheaper.
So are these guys going over to the body shop, or you keeping him
I
here?
have 2 ace guys. We're all going to be floating around.
How far in Ocean County? Is it far from this place?
No. We're about approximately 20 minutes.
Oh, all right.
So we'll all be here, but it'll be worth a while, and to serve the community and the people here to the best of our knowledge and ability just makes me proud to be in Ocean County.
Now with Coast Transmission, it is transmission. Is that the main focus of the business?
Well, no, we're multifaceted. Coast Transmission and Performance. I was the auto teacher at the Career Center in Freehold many years. So I had the ability to teach. Was able to teach people from Haiti, AT&T workers, police people, everyone in New Jersey. Has a lot of people gone through me, and I certified them. Through me, through the school there. So we have a taste of it all. We're able to have a wide variety and a little flavor for everybody to take care of what they need.
Well, when we come back from commercial, we'll pick up on that. We want to talk more about the 57 and classic cars and muscle cars as a whole. You're watching The Shore Show. We'll be right back.
I've got cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care.
The latest clinical trials.
Researchers working to find a cure.
And nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers the quality of life you deserve in 10 high-rise rental towers with amenities such as the on-site Newport Path subway, light rail and ferry service, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Sears, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams Supermarket is just outside your front door. A health and fitness club, spa, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. NewportNJ.com. Enjoy the New York skyline from Newport Town Square. Manhattan is just 1 path stop away or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Want to visit Newport? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. Go to NewportNJ.com for details. Newport has luxurious towers, great restaurants, shopping, New York skyline views, schools, playgrounds, a marina and yacht club, gym, spa, fine wine, fine living. It's incredible. It's you. NewportNJ.com. Newport, live like you want.
We're back. Pat O'Melia Shore Show. Al from Coast Transmission on Route 37 East in Toms River. Earlier today we had Mo Hill on one of the tapings. You're a mayor there.
Mo is a great guy.
Yeah. You got a friend that's close to me, don't you?
Yes. We have a mutual friend, Jerry Roselli, and he introduced me to Mo, and nice people.
With classic cars, is there any particular brand that you'd rather not work on? Is it Mopar? Is it GM? Ford? Are they all the same to you?
I
don't get Mopar parts are a pain.
Well, Mopar is actually, that's so the people out there know, Mopar is Plymouth or Dodge, and
Chrysler, yeah,
and Chrysler.
The old
Mopar is
hard.
They're all out there. For all the people that are watching Barrett Jackson nowadays, and Mecum auctions, they can familiarize themselves with what's out here now. It's not a thing of the past any longer.
Well, like the 57 Chevy you have out here today, you can build one. You can get every part you want for that car.
Every part is available.
Remanufactured.
Yes,
now,
but it's not original.
But, well, can you tell the difference really sometimes?
Yes.
Like with my 64 Dodge, If
You can tell.
if I need some trim, good luck finding remanufactured. Yeah, aftermarket, yeah, not finding
We might be
that.
able to find it in Cuba at this point.
You got a Camaro over there. What, you got a 72 Camaro?
We have a 69
Is it
Super Sport over
69?
there, a lot of goodies.
You can get every part you want for that car.
Yeah, it's not as, when I was a child, younger, growing up, learning the trade and the business, we were unable, you know, the old timers that I learned from that were 20, some 30 years older than I, if you needed a panel for a rear quarter panel or something, you know, they would hand you pliers and a cutoff wheel and send you to a junkyard, and you had to fabricate something. That things weren't. It's a lot easier now. Things were not
We got
readily
the
available.
internet also. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a different world.
Yeah, you and I come back to the stage with the Hemmings, going through the
Hemmings,
catalog.
yes,
you know.
J.C. Whitney,
You're hoping that the
Hemmings.
guy from Arizona where he
Right.
has the fender won't be all rusted up. It's so much easier now.
Absolutely.
Now, you were always into the muscle cars. Yeah, you're from this area? Or you
I was born in the Bronx.
Bronx, I knew.
Born in the Bronx,
New
moved
York
down to
was coming in.
Jersey, and you know, I remember being a child getting laughed at because my father had Super Sport Impalas and all these other cars, and I remember one neighbor in particular. We remain nameless. They had just bought a '76 Ford LTD, and I went home and cried to my mother. I said, "They have a brand new LTD," and I was like, I look back now and I was like, wow, all this working with my my father and brothers, growing up, you know, not having a lot of money, coming from, you know, I don't want to say poor, less inexpensive household, you had to go out and work on your car, okay? And I learned everything from these guys growing up. From the age of 9 coming up, I learned a lot, you know, and the guys that are older, I was able to take that, add a little magic to it, so forth, whatever, on my own things I learned throughout the years, and I'm still doing this. I'm blessed by God to be still doing this.
You enjoy doing this.
Love it.
You don't. It's not like going to work for you. You
It's
actually
not
love your work.
It's not work. I absolutely love this. I am a shore boy here at the Jersey Shore. I've worked at clubs down here. I've been on this boardwalk at Lucky Leo's, when, you know, back in the day when they had little bumper stickers, the whole bit.
Yes.
But I absolutely.
Tom
I absolutely
Whalen,
love
the
it.
son of Lucky, was in one of the previous tapings here.
Yeah.
But Emma, you talked about cruise night in Seaside Heights.
I want to reminisce a little bit and go back in time. When we were back in the '80s, okay, this was everything. This meant everything to the people here, you know. And even now, Wildwood, you know, has car shows and this, that, and the other. But it all started back in Asbury Park, off Exit 102, called. It was a little bit before my time, but they called it the Circuit. The guys would actually, in Bruce Springsteen's time, they would come up and down the strip and race around Hamilton and so forth, whatever. This was our circuit in the '80s. If you lived in Ocean County or people from far away even, they would come here. We would cruise up and down the strip, all the way up and down the strip, turn into the turnoffs there, come back around, bumper to bumper, with all the good music on. We had good music. No one was getting hurt. Nobody was doing drugs that we knew of. You drive while driving, but the cars were bumper to bumper, and it brought a lot of revenue, as well as excitement to the shore here. Families were here with their cars saying, "Oh my God, look at that car! Look at that! Oh my, I can't believe this." That's what I believe needs to be brought back here to wake Seaside up. It's people have not and do not take advantage of what we have here. They're going to Wildwood. We're going to Cape May. We're going here and there. You know, there's the Jersey. We're the Jersey Shore people. We're the Jersey Shore. An hour from New York, people come from all over the world to go to New York. An hour from Atlantic City, they come to all over the world. An hour to Philly, and then you have the shore here. This is the place to be.
You think that group of classic car friends of yours?
I would love the opportunity, given the opportunity, if the business owners were intact, to bring back cruising to the shore here, okay? Not drag racing, not craziness.
Just riding around.
Bring back shore cruising back and forth with the muscle cars. And people would eat, they would be at the old time photos, Lucky Leo's. If we brought that back here, it would be substantially beneficial to the business owners.
Maybe put some of the cars up on the boardwalk like we have in the convertible. I'll talk to Mayor Vaz and Chief Boyd about it.
If you talk to them about it, they're great people. I have met, Chief Boyd, great people. If we brought that and did that here, it would be phenomenal for the Jersey Shore.
All right, we're out of show. All right, Pat O'Melia here for Al from Coast Transmission on Tom's River on Route 37 East. I'm Pat
Two of the best
O'Melia.
mechanics in the world right here.
You'd be good. I'll talk to you later.
Now,
good night.
Bye-bye now.